Hello everyone. Uh, I'm gonna try to make a progression guide for RKBs. So first of all, let me apologize for my poor video quality and audio quality. I'm not a content creator, so I'm just someone who plays games. Okay. So anyway, so I want to make some progression videos to help others for RKBs mod. So the main thing is this is a Chinese mod, and there's hardly any document, any guide for this mod in English. So I thought I could, since I played it, I have some idea, so I guess I could make some videos to help others. So that's all. If you don't know what RKBs is, it's a Chinese mod. It has a lot of new creatures, modded creatures. Those are very powerful. If you played Primal Fear or Omega, these creatures are more powerful than the Omega creatures. Anyway, so let's start the video. Okay, so the first thing first, come up. So first of all, we need RKBs has its own tools, which is this. You can just search Abyss and duplicates and X. All of these have insane amount of melee damage and insane amount of harvesting power. Let me show you. Look at the resource. Even though it's a quite boosted one, but still it's gonna give you a lot of resources than the original one. And as for the damage, let me check if I can find one. So just like that, you can just kill the normal or even the silver dino with just your tools. Okay, so the next thing is this ghillie suit. So you can search ghillie and the Abyss ghillie. So it has it doesn't have any durability, so it's not gonna destroy. You can always wear it for the set amount of armor all the time. So that's the thing. Okay, so the next one is crafting station, which is okay, let me just show you some engrams. So this is the one, the Black Dragon Sacrificial Altar. So this is the one that you are gonna need for your progression through the Abyss mod. And these are some boss terminal. The another one is space time. You are gonna need this first for the normal bosses. Okay. So the Black Dragon altar, you can just make it in your inventory. So this one, it's gonna need 30 crystal, 180 ingot, and 100 polymer. Basic stuff. So this is how it's gonna look. You can turn on for some sound effect. Okay, anyway. Okay, so in the altar, I would recommend you to make the crossbow first. This is gonna need a normal crossbow and some silver hide and common soul ashes, which you can get by killing silver dino. I think you can just kill the silver dino with your tools, or just tame a normal dino. Just tame something like the Rex or something for your normal stuff, or a flyer. I think the flyers would be good. Okay, so for the progression, you will want to tame some silver dino, which you will need some sort of kibble, which is in this case these potions. This is the silver one, biological feed of silver. You can feed it for silver. So the progression is the rank, the tier rank is first of all the silver. The upgrade for the silver is the gold. The next one is legend. The next one is epic, and then myth, originally, old, taboo, and at the end it's abyss. So to make the first one, you will need some common soul ashes and silver meat, which you will get from the silver dino by killing the silver dino. And as for the soul ashes, you will need the soul furnace to burn them, which is let me check. Furnace, yeah, this one. Can't place. Okay, so this is the soul furnace, or it's called what, refining forge, whatever, soul furnace, yeah. So I don't have any soul now. Do I have any soul here? Soul. Okay, so these are the common soul. Let me get some. Okay, so if I put some soul here, whether you can also put your metal and stuff, or all of the normal forging stuff, light fire, and it's gonna burn like quite a lot faster, and it's gonna produce the ashes. Come on, give me that. Okay. It was lagging. Anyway, so this is the soul ashes. Similarly, you can put some other souls, and it's gonna produce that ashes. Okay, what was I doing? Potion, yeah. So here, as you can see, and this is what it's look like. And every creature I think need only one, so you can basically insta tame them with this potion. So the second one, you are gonna need some element, common soul ashes. It's basically the same. So whatever you are gonna tame, you will have to kill the same kind for their meats and also for the soul. So that's for the taming stuff. Okay, so to tame stuff, it's quite simple. You just have to make the abyss crossbow. The one I'm using is the gold one, which is the upgrade for the normal one. I mean the upgrade for the silver one. So this Giga has 6.4k torpor. So it's kind of insta knocked it out, the gold one. I think for with the silver, you you might still install it. Anyway, so let me show you the taming process. Okay, we just need to give the silver and it's gonna insta tame it like that. And I think yeah, you can ride it without any saddle, most of the stuff. Okay, anyway, don't need it. Okay, so the next thing is this crossbow. So for this crossbow you can make it in the altar. Currently I have the gold one. I don't know why I lost my stuff. Anyway, so you can find it in the weapon section. So the normal one, the silver one, you can make it with silver hide and common soul ashes, so it's basic, you don't need to fight any bosses. But for the upgrades you will need to fight bosses. So the gold one will require you to fight the silver boss. The legend will need the gold boss, so something like that. Anyway, so one cool thing is about this it stuns the dino. You can see it's stunned for 3 or 4 seconds. So basically if you have this, you can just, my turret killed it. Anyway, you can just kill any dino, shoot any dino, and they will be stunned, and you can just spam your left key to kill like the lower tiered creatures. Do this. So yeah, that's for the crossbows. The more you upgrade the crossbow, it's gonna do more damage. Right now the damage might not look too much, but the upgrades, with the upgrades you can easily kill 1 million or 2 million SP dino in 1-2 seconds. Okay, so now let's talk about the boss fights. So to summon bosses you will need space time. Okay, where do I make it? Here in the altar you can make the space time. It's gonna require some normal stuff: crystal, ingot and polymer. Okay, so this is how it looks. Turn it on, and here the world boss. You are gonna need their tokens for your upgrade for the this shotgun and crossbows. Let me show you again. So here for the gold crossbow you will need the overlord soul silver, the last one. So you can get the overlord soul silver by killing the silver boss, which is Anika. The second one is Naka. Let me just summon one for you. It's not gonna summon, it's gonna give you a summoning token. You can use it somewhere else. Let me just knock it out just to be safe. You can just stun them and knock them out if you're low tiered. Like that. Now we just knocked a legend dino with a gold crossbow. Anyway, so if I use it, consume, it's gonna summon the boss here in just a second, I think 10 or 15 seconds. So this is what the silver boss looks like. It's a very simple one. It doesn't attack any I think it doesn't have any aerial attack or something like that. So it has 300k HP. You can actually kill it with shotgun, but I have the gold one. But with the silver one, it will take a lot of time. Anyway, let me get back after I kill it. Okay, so here the Anika has been killed, and here is what you are gonna get: some element, the silver soul overload soul silver, which we are gonna need for the progress, some meat and hide. So if you kill the boss, you're gonna get a lot of meat and hide at the same time, some energy ore and a token. Okay, as for the boss dinos, I'd recommend you to tame dragons, silver dragon, gold dragons, legend dragons, for the first two or three bosses. So this Anika DINOS, I think you can still do it. Yeah. So get some dragon. So before that, I think Griffin would be a good choice to tame them, tame the dragons. You can just outrun them and use your crossbows to knock it out. So that's yeah. So and the upgrade, for the upgrade, I would say once you reach the once you reach the mid tier, which is potion after the legend, I think. Oh no, after the legend, epic and myth. So you will need some mythical, you need to kill some myth dino, and you will need some sediment. Okay, so how to get the sediment, right? So for the sediment, you can use, let me just get one sediment, this sediment making device. We'll need some element, so you have to collect it. You can get it after fighting the first boss. The element, I mean. Can I place it here? Okay. Okay, so the way it works is you will have to give it high soul, I think. Yeah, you have to give it a high soul. Let me check with the normal soul. Come on, you can't even give it. Perfect. No, we'll need the high soul. So light fire, and it's gonna turn it into sediment like that. As for the high soul, you will get it by killing the myth creatures. So that way you can make the mythical potion. This one, biological feed of myth, and you can tame the black rooster, the myth version, and it's very easy to tame. Let me show you. Okay, so here we have a black rooster, mid tier. It has more tier like the old and taboo. So this is the first one you can tame, I think, the mid tier. Anyway, so the cool thing about this is they don't aggro. You can just shoot and it's not gonna do anything to you. I don't know why, if it's a glitch or what. You can just take your time and knock it out. Eventually knock it out with even the silver crossbow. As long as you have the myth feed, you can tame it. So that's cool, I think. Yeah, one thing I forgot to mention is the crossbow. It uses the normal stone arrow. You don't need to make any poison arrow or something like that. It's just the normal arrow. And the torpor damage, it's gonna increase with the tier of the crossbow. And the same thing for the shotgun. It uses just stone, normal stone. See, the ammo type is stone. I got 3600 stone in my pocket. 36,000, sorry, it's not showing all of that. Anyway, so these are cool stuff. You can just use it sparingly. No need to spare anything. Okay, so the another feature of the abyss is you can tame the bosses. So the boss that we killed, the first one, Anika. After we kill it, we got a token. Where is it? This one, the storm core. Yeah, you can use it to make this one. So if we give here, it's gonna we can craft it. Anika boss, which is tamed boss. So it's gonna summon a tameable boss. You can knock it out and tame it. Same thing goes for the gold legend and all of the other creatures. Everyone will drop a token, and you can use the token to craft a tamed boss. Let me show you here. Okay, consume it. If it doesn't aggro. Anyway, here we are gonna have to wait 15-20 seconds. I don't know the actual one. In case you're wondering how I am flying, I'm flying because of this jetpack. I don't know if it's the abyss or it's a separate mod. Anyway, so this is Anika, the tamed one. It only has 15k torpor, which is gonna insta tame now. Anyway, so that's how you knock it out. and you just have to give the silver feed. I don't have it now, but anyway, so that's how you tame, and it's always gonna be 150 level. So that's a good way to get some fighting dinos, not the Anika one. The next one you can use. Okay, so I think you can use the green boss, and what else? Carlin, Valente is also good. Yeah, they are not that good in my opinion. It's still better to just use the rooster. Anyway, so these are the world bosses. You can also find them in the wild, like Anika. What is the spelling? Here. It's not currently in the map, but all of them you can find. Green here. So you can summon it from here if you have the resources. If you don't have the resources, you can just find it in the wild. So you're gonna need to fight all of them to upgrade your crossbow and the shotgun, because they drop this overload soul silver, and the next one would be gold silver, soul gold, that you are gonna need for the crafting of next year crossbows and shotguns. So let's say you are fighting these world bosses. So the next tier of boss you can do is this one. It requires you a Balante token, which you can get from the world boss Balante. This one. This is old tier. So you can guess the tier of the boss by seeing the required meat and height. If it's requires height, if it requires old tier, then it's a old tiered boss. So this one it also requires old, so that means it's a old tier boss. So if you are comfortable with killing the Balante, I will say, then you can summon this boss. And we have some legendary creatures. These guys do some decent damage. You can use them to fight bosses. So the same thing, you're gonna fight them, they're gonna give you a token that you can use to summon a tamed version. So Golos, see the boss, and this is the tamed version. It's gonna drop the substance for summoning the tamed version on. Anyway, so the next one is original scene. These are also very good damage wise. So you can summon them and also tame them. So these are originally tier, all of them, which is I say this one, Carlin, so which is equal to Carlin. By the way, you will need Carlin token to summon all of the scenes. See, Carlin token. So basically you will need to fight these world bosses again and again for the token to fight the next tiers of bosses. This one is Panther Will. you can summon the Pegasus with this. Okay, after you are comfortable with fighting the original scene, you can summon the Abyss 7 Beast. I would recommend you to summon the big 3 NITO. And this is also this is gonna be your upgrade for the rooster. Can I make let me show you how it looks. Okay, so for fighting boss, I would recommend you to make something like this, a area where the boss doesn't run away or just stays in the same place, so you can use your rooster or whatever to do damage. Anyway, let me summon this. There it is. Death Blade 1. So NITO is the first dead, and his XP is 50 billion. So you are gonna need a good amount of DPS dino, which you can get from the upgrade of this Black Rooster, which is the taboo or old rooster. Let me show you the rooster. So the rooster, I think this one, the Black Rooster. So that's gonna do insane amount of damage. But with the Myth Rooster, I don't think I can kill it. Let me check. It's not possible with the Myth Rooster, since we are just doing 174k per tick. But with upgrades, you are gonna do hundreds or millions damage at the same time. It's not gonna be that hard. But let me show you with the better rooster. I think I have one. Give me your saddle. So this is the Black Rooster old. So from the beginning it's already have 45 million HP. At some point now let's look. It has 5.2 billion HP. Now it looks like a boss. So now let's see the damage. Look at the damage. Every tick is doing 1.3 million. So basically you can just spam this and it's gonna eventually die. But once you kill it and tame the tamer NITO, it's gonna be a huge increase of your first damage. So let me get back to you after I kill it. Okay, one thing to note, one thing to careful is not to hit by its any attack. It's gonna basically one shot this rooster. Even though it's have 5 billion SP, might still get one shot. Come on, where is it? I can't hit it for some reason. This is a good position. Million. So from the NITO boss, you're gonna get I can't access it. Okay, for some reason I couldn't access it. But here is the loot. You're gonna get some abyssal derbies and a lot of sediment. Once you kill this boss, start killing these bosses that need sediment, you won't have to craft more sediment because you're gonna get a lot of them back. So yeah, some extreme progressive fossils that you can use to upgrade your dino, and some artifact, abyss artifact. You will need them to summon more high tier bosses. And this one, the essence of NITO's roots, you can use it to summon the tameable NITO. And you can use this skin to increase their melee damage and stuff. Okay, so NITO. Is it the, I think the tameable name is different. You can just put it here and check which one is available. This one. The tamed boss name is Knight. Craft one. Another thing is this photon sentry. So if your server have this mod, you can use them to kill the bosses. It's very much easier. You don't have to anything. This can one or two can kill almost all the bosses. Okay. So I have the NITO boss, tamed boss. Consume it, and it's better to use a griffin or any flyer dino that you can shoot from. By the way, at this point I think you should have better crossbows, like the legend or mythical one, because the one I have, the gold one, it's not gonna be enough for knocking out NITO. It has 8 million torpor, 202 million HP. So let me check how much the gold does. Yeah, it's not gonna be enough. Okay, let me get back to you with the better crossbows. Okay, so I'm back with the upgraded crossbow, which is this one, the last one. This one uses Abyss artifact. I wouldn't recommend it. You can just use the previous one, I mean the one that's before it. No need to upgrade this much. It uses artifact, Abyss artifact. You don't need to do this. Anyway, so once you have your crossbow upgraded, like the 5th tier, it should be fine. So it's gonna one shot it here. Just like that. It's gonna, no, it's knocked out, and you will need the Abyss potion. You will need the last one, the Abyss. It's gonna need what's gonna need, so you're gonna have to make all of them until the taboo. So after that you are gonna need some basic stuff, some sediment, abyss meat, which you can get by killing the abyss creatures, and dimension core, which you will get from the bosses. So here, so after I tamed it, it's this is the stats it has: 300 million HP, 1.2k damage. You can ride it without any saddle, doesn't matter. And if you place the space, it's gonna fly. No, I think it doesn't fly. I think it's better to put some point in your movement if you have more point. So the cool thing about this NITO is you can fight all the previous bosses with ease, because it has this attack. Look at that, and it's gonna do this kind of damage instantaneously. It's kind of like what, I don't know how to describe it. As long as the boss stays here, it's gonna take continuous damage. Let me check if I can find any boss. Okay, so I put some point in the HP, 100 points, so it's 29 billion HP now. So I have a boss here. You can see the mark. This Arajas, 3 billion HP, and this is the final world boss you can find. You can summon or find in the open world. So let me show you how its damage potential against bosses. So see, it's 3 billion HP, and with 1 kill it's dead. Yeah. And there was a Naka boss also, it also died. Anyway, so that's how the NITO is. And you're gonna have to fight this Naka, not Naka, fight this Arajas boss a lot because of its token. You will need this token for all the high level, all the high tiered bosses. Here's what you get. You will get abyss meat, hide, the core. You can use this to make the doomsday doomsday crossbow, or shotgun. Yeah, doomsday crossbow or shotgun. I think the doomsday is one tier lower than the one I'm using. That's still very good. It has a lot of torque. You'll get the Arjas token, which you need a lot of them, some energy ore. So that's how the NITO looks. So if the boss has like 10 billion, 20 billion, 50 billion HP, it doesn't matter. This can kill it without any problem. Okay, so now that we have NITO, we can basically fight almost all the bosses. So in the space time, you can fight the scene where the abyss bosses, 7 beasts. You can fight them with NITO, no problem. The big 3. So the upgrade for NITO would be this one, the most powerful. It just is the name. It's not actually the most powerful anyway. So we'll have to fight him 5 times maybe. So this is the tamed one. You will need his token, 10 tokens to make him make the tamed boss. You will have to fight this guy, which you need the Rajas token that we killed just now. You need 10 tokens for the 10 boss. Then you will get the most powerful 10 boss, 10 token. With the 10 token you can summon one tamed boss of this. Okay, so all of these bosses you can do it with NITO, or the most powerful one. These 2 guys. And the next tier boss is Manus. The tameable version of Manus isn't bad. It also does a good damage, but it's kind of slow. The attack is kind of slow. But anyway, so what do we have here? Okay. So these bosses, all of them, you can do it with NITO, the most powerful. However, the Dark Soul, these guys are very strong, and I don't think NITO would be able to kill them. NITO, or even the most powerful one, they will need 10,000 element and omnipotent soul, 30 abyss artifact, 5,000 sediment, and 5 omnipotent soul. And I think you can get the soul from where? Yeah, Manus. You can get the soul from Manus. If you kill Manus, you will get omnipotent soul. So you will have to kill Manus a lot of time. So for this killing these tiered bosses, I will recommend you Black King, which you can get from another another boss. I mean another this one. So we have three benches for boss. The one is space time, which is this one, the first one. Then if you search boss, you're gonna find two more crafting. Why does everything needs floor? So here you will have you can also get some more dinos. So one of them is Eurius. This is also strong. And Wang Liu. What is this? It's a tameable version of Wang Liu. So this guy is also very strong and it has a lot of HP. Also good. And this is for the Pegasus. Some of the bosses I can do in this server because it's not allowed. Okay, not this one. The other one. This one that requires 100 high soul. So it's gonna look like this one. Yeah. Actually we have 4 crafting stations for our boss. Another one is this one, which looks like a dummy, I guess. It's in the beginning. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this is that one. Yes, you can make the blocking here. So we'll also get some more weapons. So boss summon. This is the blocking. You can also summon some more. Okay. So from this station I will you can also summon the dead if you want to tame them. Okay, to make this station you will need some leaves. Here you will need one green leaf, which you can get by killing the dead in the open world. So the bosses here, all of them will need some kind of leaves and branches. So the first thing I will recommend you to do in this station is summon this one, the polluted trees. It's gonna need 10 branches, but if you collect 10 branches and summon this one, it's gonna be better, because once you tame this one, this is the one, polluted trees, it's gonna produce all the things that you need for crafting on that bench. So here all the branches, all the leaves, all kind of leaves, so you don't need to gather them anymore. I mean no need to kill the dates again and again. Okay, what was I doing? Yeah. So after you do that, you can summon this one, Black King. Okay, since I'm here, I will show you the other bosses also. So there are some more scenes. One, another big tree, some 7 beasts, some kings. To be honest, none of them is that much good. There is a Buddha. think it's that much important. It's not much important. This is one of the manus. Manus tier 1. Anyway, so I got the Black King. Like, where is it? Did I not take it? I didn't take it. Anyway, so so this is how the Black King looks. So only 15 million HP, you can kill it without any problem. Just it. Okay, fine. Come down. Here. You also get some heart of the beast heart and sediment. Just have it. Like this. I think it's gonna drop from this guy. Oh, I have it in my hotbar. So, consume this. It looks cool. Oh, you already get the tameable one. And it's only mid tier. You can easily tame it. Fuck. I only have 2 million turbo, so teaming isn't a problem. Okay, so once you tame it, it's gonna be so right now it's not that much strong. Okay, it's just 2000 HP damage. So let me show you the stats now. 1.7 million HP and 1.2k melee damage. So what you can do with this Black King is you can you can upgrade it. So you will need 5 extreme progressive fossils, which you can get from the world bosses, and the leaves that you can get from the polluted trees. And, this polluted trees. Oh, why can't I pull them? Okay, so the upgrading is starting. So after upgrading it increased the SP to 11 million and the melee to 3.2k, so almost it's double. However, you can still upgrade it, and after upgrading for 5 actually I forgot how many times, 5 or 7 times, the last one is gonna make it Black Dragon X. Sorry, I mean Black King X. Not here. I have some here. So after you upgrade your Black King to Black King X, it's gonna look something like this. These are the stats. It has more stats because it's imprinted. It has 100% imprint. So, but you will easily have billions of SP from the beginning. And I haven't put any point yet. So these are just the base stats. So you don't have to put any movement point in it. It's quite fast on land, and if you press space, it's gonna hover and fly, which is more fast. So basically you don't need any flyer if you have this. So as for the damage, this is a normal attack. It's detecting medium. Right click, 25 million. C, 20 million. It's a AoE damage. But the main damage is the before that another one is Q, which is huge AoE. Unfortunately it didn't hit anything. What the let me try here. Let's see that one. Anyway, so the main attack you're gonna use most of the time is X, which is this one. It's gonna do a huge amount of damage, and you can fight bosses from the air like this. Let me find a boss. What's there? I don't know what's there, but I don't care. You can just X. Everything's gonna die. Yeah. So there is Arajas, the last world boss, and you can basically just one-shot it. Now it's dead or not. By the way, I haven't put any point yet, so you can put melee point, and it would show just one shot. that's block key. I think you can just use the block king from year one and fight all the bosses. Okay, so here we have a dead, the 8 dead. So the cool thing about this dead is if you kill them, you're gonna get a lot of soul. Each of them give different souls. So let's see what the 8 dead gives. So it gives the perfect soul. You're gonna get a lot of soul, and also these leaves and branch that you're gonna need for other bosses. Okay, so after you get the Black King, I think you can just kill everything. You don't I don't know. Okay, so the last thing you can get is the Oldest Lord, which you can get from wild, but I don't think it's not in the map now. Normally you can find it in the wild, the Oldest Lord. You can tame it like the usual dino, knock it out and give the food. So that one is strong. And as for the last boss, I would say so for the final boss, I would say these are like the endgame bosses. It's a Calumet. It's a huge dragon. It's a king and the assassin Artorias. So if you kill them, I would say you have beat the abyss. So that was all for the progression guide. If you need any more info on any specific topic, you can just comment it down. I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching until the end. Hope you stay safe, stay cool. Goodbye.